Hi, and welcome back to The Crafty Author. My name is Anissa. I am The Crafty Author, and welcome to my quilting studio. Today, we are going to make a very, very fun project. We are going to be making the 14-inch project bag by June Tailor. This does come as a kit, so I will link below down in the description box so that you can also check this out. Everything that you need to make this bag comes in here, with the exception of the fabric. So you will need to find some fabric that you're interested in. I am making this project bag because I do a cross stitching project at night, and I need a place to put my cross stitch, my threads, and my scissors. So this is what I'm going to be using this for. And I will link also to that project if you would like to follow along with me and do that cross stitch. It's really, really super cute. Also, we are going to be working with the Tula Pink Best Friends Fat Quarter Bundle. I will link to that so that you can grab that for yourself as well if you like these prints. They're super, super cute. And we're going to just go ahead and get started. Right, so I have my iron heating up, and so I'm going to show you these prints. We're going to decide which prints we want to put on here. And so, oh my goodness, this one is so cute. Isn't that cute with the little puppies on there? I think we're going to put that one in the bag. This one, oh, so cute. Got the little goldfish on there. Oh, these are adorable. This one has bunnies. This one is a turtle. Here's the kitties. So I definitely know I'll be putting the cats on here. Aren't those cute? And that actually goes really, really well with the dogs. And then we have hamsters. These are so cute. And the Best Friends collar. Oh, this one is really neat. I like that. That's really cool. So I think I'll put this one in here as well. And then we have also this one, which is some hearts. Comes with. Now this zipper is really cool. And I'm just gonna press the sides here so that that bump is not in there, and so that this is also nice and flat. So this is the project bag that we're going to be making. And I'm going to show you what comes in your kit. Now I have all my fabric pressed, and I actually ended up adding some more fabric. So I ended up using almost that whole fat quarter bundle with the exception of this fabric here. So I'm going to use that in another project some other day, but I have all my fabrics that coordinate. So I just figured I would use it up since I have it, and I'll be putting the scraps in my Tula Pink scrap box because I'm making a scrappy Tula Pink quilt, as you know. All right, so this is what comes in here. So this is a quilt as you go project, and this is what we are going to sew our pieces onto right here. They're marked. I'm not sure if you can see that. They're marked, they're numbered. And so we will start here at the number 1, and then we'll go to number 2, and then 3, 4, 5, and we'll just proceed as necessary. And then this one down here is actually for the top of our bag. So this is what we will attach our zipper and our vinyl to. So this comes with the bag. So you get the backing piece, or the design piece for your back. You get your vinyl, you get the instructions, and you get, what else was it that we got? Oh, the zipper. Yes, the zipper. Now this zipper is cool because all you have to do is tuck inside of it. You're not actually sewing it on like you would a regular zipper. So you'll need these items, and I'm gonna just start cutting so that, I'm gonna cut some pieces so that they'll fit here. And so that when I start sewing, I'll just be able to just show you how to attach it on. So that's what I'm going to do now. This is going to be my binding fabric, by the way, in case you're wondering what all of these fabrics are for. So that's my binding fabric. So I can just set that aside for right now. This is going to be my, this is my backing fabric. So I'll set this aside. And then these are the fabrics that I will be working with. Okay, so we're going to get started. So the first place that we're going to start is right here on number 1. We're going to lay down a piece of fabric here, and then we will start sewing that down. So I'm just going to sort through my fabrics and see what I have here and which ones I want to put there. That one's too small. I really want to do like one of the dogs or the cats, I think. So this is the one I'm going to put down because I think it's absolutely adorable. So I'm going to put this one down. This is a little bit big. So I'm just going to trim it just a little bit. You can cut these down to perfect size if you want to, but I'm not going to do that right now. You could also glue this down if you wanted to, but I am just going to leave it the way it is right this second. Just going to line up on that blue line right there. And then I'm going to grab another piece and I'm going to go to number 2. And that piece is not going to fit. So you can actually, you know what we'll do? We'll put a pin in here just to hold this because I don't want this to move. So I'm just going to pop a pin right there. And then I'm going to go to the cats. So cat fabric. And I'm just going to lay this right sides facing down on that blue line again. And I'm going to stitch down 1/4 of an inch right here. And I will do just a small little back stitch here when I start, just because I want my stuff to stay. It's not necessary, but I prefer to back stitch just because I've had seams come undone before and I'm nervous about that. So. Okay, so that is stitched on now. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to finger press that open. If you're going to take this to the ironing board, you're going to want to be really careful because you don't want your lines to come off. So, and now that I have that, I can actually trim to where I sewed. So this will clean that up. I'm dropping stuff all over the place. Okay. So that one is done. Now we're ready to go to number 3, which is right here. And I'm just going to fold that because that is a little bit big. And I'm just going to press that with my finger. I'm going to overlap it just a little bit, but we don't need it to overlap quite as much as it's overlapping. And then I'm just going to trim that away. Okay. We don't need our pen anymore, so I'm going to put that away. All right, so while we're waiting for the iron to heat up so that we can press, we're going to go ahead and lay down this piece. So this is going to be our zipper piece. And I'm going to just use a little bit of 505 spray to hold this down. You don't need a lot, just a tiny bit. And then I'm going to just put our fabric right there. Okay, so we have that there. Didn't even get on my mat, so yay, we're lucky. Then I am going to cut around here. All right, so now we're going to just press this. We're going to gently press this because we don't want to melt the backing. Remember, you want to do that very, very carefully. Okay, so now it's zipper time. So whichever way you want your zipper to go is the way you need to place it. So you can either place it going this way, or you can place it going this way. I'm right-handed, so I think I'm going to do it that way. That feels more natural to me. Okay. So what you want to do now, since this zipper is folded, it's like a double bias taped zipper. That's the best way I can describe this to you. And so you just slide it in like that. Just going to slide it in there. And then you're going to just stitch your zipper down, or your fabric down into your zipper. I mean, it's as easy as that. So here we go. Just going to make sure that's really nice and tucked under there. Look at that. Easy peasy. Already done. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Beautiful. That's what it looks like on the other side. Really beautiful. Just cut these threads off. Okay. And now we are going to do our vinyl, and we're going to slide it in on this side. All right, we're ready to trim this block. So I am just going to use my ruler here, and I'm going to cut the back side. On the back side, I'm going to line up on the blue line, and I'm going to trim. Our piece is all cleaned up, and it looks great. And I did put some stitches, just some straight stitches in here just to hold it down, because I didn't feel like it was laying flat enough. So if you want to do that, you can. If not, no big deal. I like it. So that's what I'm going to do for that one. Now let's get our backing fabric here. So this is going to fit on here like this. Let's make sure we get the really beautiful parts of this fabric, because I love it. Okay, I'm just going to go around and just trim. Voila, it's perfect. She's beautiful. Look at, I love it so much. Okay, so we have this piece, and then we have our other piece that we need to attach. I need to trim this piece down, clearly. But, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. This is going to be so gorgeous. Okay, so we're going to trim the top part down on this and the sides as well. And then we're going to put all of this together. And then we're going to bind it flip it and make sure we got it right. Perfect. Okay, so that side's done. Now let's trim this. We are ready to sew our bag. Now we could go and sew around the edge if we wanted to, just to stabilize it. Or we can just bind it like we do in quilting and call it good. See? Zipper opens into that. Oh, yay. So excited. I am so excited. What a cool project this is. All right, we're going to start binding. We're going to start just like we would on a quilt. And I am just going to start here on the side. Right here, I'm going to use a 1/4 inch to sew this down. Not going to start right at the very top. I'm going to start about 2 inches down. All right, that is it for me today. Take a look. Oh, isn't that so cute? I love it so much. I put one of those little, I had like a key, what am I trying to say? Keychain charm. And so I just put that on there. It opens. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? It's all bound and everything. This is what it looks like on the back side. I honestly could not be happier. I want you to know that. This is so cool. So what I'm going to show you is the little cross stitch project that I am working on. I figured it was probably just better for me to do a cross stitch project at night instead of playing Candy Crush all the time. So there's that. So now I can put my paper in here, and I literally just started. I will link all of this down below in the description box so that you can grab it if you want to as well. I will have it in my Amazon shop. Got a loose needle here. We don't want that. So I can stick that in here like that. Oh, this is perfect. Perfect, perfect. My instructions. I can put one of my pins in here. I like to cross off what I've, geez, if it'll come out, what I've done with a Sharpie. Look, here's all my threads. They came with the little kit. I can throw those in here. Then I have, got those, but These are embroidery hoops. So this one came in a 3-pack. So that one is really cute. My scissors must already be in here somewhere. I have no idea what I did with them. That's not good. Oh no. Oh, there they are. I found them. Here they are, right here. So those fit in there. It's a loose one that I'm still working with. So everything fits. Just like I was saying, it all fits in perfectly. Just need to get it in there. Okay, got it. Now I have this for when I'm working on my cross stitch at night. I can just bring this upstairs with me and I can just set it down next to the couch and just go to work. So I absolutely love this. Again, this is a June Tailor product. I will go ahead and link that down below. Everything that you saw today, I will link down below in the description box. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you would like to share it, please do, because sharing is caring. Don't forget to click the little bell. You get notified each and every time that I upload an awesomely cool new video. And also, if you'd like to follow me on social media, those links are also below. And keep on crafting. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.